Hello? Hello? Well, hello there, all you awesome people of the internet. And yes, sadly, this is the last time we'll be playing F1 2016 before we go over to the joys and the wonders of F1 2017. Please feel free in the comments to leave your comments on what you thought of F1 2016 in a whole, the multiplayer, the career mode, anything you like. Please feel free to leave it in the comments for the next 5 or 10 minutes before I start our final league race at Abu Dhabi on F1 2016. Let's just have a look at some of the massages right now, because that's what Dave's all about, you know, the interactivity. Hello, Jamie. He says, shit game. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you. That's what I like, a nice bit of honesty. Who's still playing this rubbish? Well, unfortunately, it seems to be us, Jamie. It's us. And Dominic Orlando says, Cockney Dave. Cockney Dave, yes. I feel it's time to bring back Cockney Dave. You know, he's been on the sidelines for way too long now. He needs to come back, because I feel a sort of rant video needs to be said. Excuse me while I have a little bit of a libation right here. Just hang on a second, bear with me, because the old throat's a bit bit scratchy today, you know, a bit scratchy. Here we go. Oh, that's better. And in case you're wondering, no, it's not alcoholic, because I never drink and drive. There's an important lesson to you all there. Do not drink and drive either. No, it's not alcoholic. It is a sort of drink that gives you lots of energy. It's one of those drinks, but it's not alcoholic. No, it's in a tin actually, which is red. Yes, it's red and it's got white lettering on it. And unfortunately, I cannot say its name, because if I do, I will quite possibly be completely thrown off of YouTube for advertising. And as it happens, I'm in quite a lot of trouble with YouTube as it is already. Yes, quite a lot of YouTube, according to my analytics, which I keep looking at every day. And suddenly all my monetized videos are no longer being shown as green, but they're turning to yellow, which means the content apparently inside the videos is unsuitable for every member of the public. Now, I'm sorry, but Dave is for everyone. Absolutely. Who on earth is offended by my videos? Please, who really? I say to you all, go and watch a YouTube video from someone else that you think is really offensive, and then you come back to me and tell me that my videos are absolutely nothing compared to some of the shite that's on YouTube. I'd say they are so mild, it's unbelievable. But apparently YouTube doesn't feel that way. No, YouTube, and it's censoring me. Yes, YouTube is censoring Dave, and I'm sure Cockney Dave, once he finds out about that, is not going to be very happy, and I'm sure he may end up with a rant video at some time in the future. Anyway, let's have a look at the comments, because we like our comments. Dominic Orlando, yes, it's like that place in America, only spelt with a U. Yeah, he says, goodbye Manor, I'll miss you. Ah, that's so nice, Dom, so nice. And he says, rest in peace Manor. You said that once already. He has a little problem with memory, does Dominic, but you know, we have to forgive him. He says, rest in peace Manor, I'll miss you, you sexy orange machine. Clearly still a virgin then. Can you say a man is a sexy orange machine? It's about as sexy as watching your mum have sex with an orangutan. I'm sorry, I just had to throw that out there. Jamie says Rhinopole. Oh yeah, I used to love that back in the 70s, Jamie. That was my drug of choice. That was nice bit of Rhinopole. Oh, that got me through most of the 70s and most of the 80s. In fact, well, I don't know actually, because I can't remember the 80s. No, that's just a blur. Once we'd reached Boy George, I was pretty much peaked. Come here, for fuck's sake, mate. Fucking hell, I tell you, if that had happened in my fucking day down the old Kent Road, we'd have fucking battered the shit out of him, I'll tell you. Fucking battered the shit out of him. Anyway, enough of this frivolity. Jamie says, is this... yeah, anyway, moving on. Thanks for the comments. Ah, dear. Everyone loves Dave. I'm just having another drink of my substance that's red with white lettering that I can't say what it is on YouTube. Hang on a minute. Stand by. I'm not usually a drinker, you see, but I was doing my commentary earlier on my video. I think I may have slightly overdone the voice box when I shouted for the 1 millionth time, Fernando Alonso. Yes, I think that was what did it, because I can feel a tightness, a definite tightness at the back of my throat there. So I may have to stop talking for about 4 weeks. Nah, that's never going to happen. Anyway, this is F1 2016, and as we're going to say goodbye to it, we're going to have a quick retrospective look at it. Look, it actually had a career mode, which it didn't in fucking 2015, did it, Codemasters? Oh, sorry, no, you know I love you. I always love you, Codemasters. Anyway, do you know what? I've had absolutely no thanks for being involved in the development of F1 2017. No thanks at all. I mean, such a well-crafted game and, you know, superb handling for us pad players. And what thanks have I? Absolutely nada. Absolutely nada. I'll tell you, I worked for hours grinding away through that beta test. Grinding away. And I was asking questions. I was firing off questions at Jenny from Codemasters saying, please, can we have this? And please, can you... It was just epic. And what thanks do I get? Nothing. Absolutely sod all. Anyway, time for another drink. Hang on. Yeah. Oh, that's minty. That is minty. So we had the career mode, and then we had the championship season, which in 2015 was actually the whole game. And we got quick race, yes, multiplayer, which unlike 2015 was sort of not broke, although when it first came out it was alright. Then Codemasters broke it on patch 3, and then by patch 4 it was alright again. Until some of the league races suddenly worked out there was a serious flaw in the tyres. Yeah, the tyre wear glitch. Remember that one? Oh my god, yeah. And Codemasters actually had to go away for 3 months to fix that because it was a fundamental code in the game. Yes, well, they did eventually get it fixed, but 3 months, wow, that must have been bad. So yeah, that was that, and you've got time trial. And then we had the events, of course, which were exclusive at the time, I think, to PlayStation 4, but I do believe everyone can do these events now, which, you know, kind of doesn't make me feel special anymore, really. So anyway, yeah, what did you think of F1 2016? My own opinion is this. It was so much better than F1 2015, which was just basically a beta test game which had never been released at full price. Never, ever, ever. In fact, it should have been $14.99 of our English money. That's what it should have been. $14.99. And then after it went on sale, they should have actually finished it, okay? And then they could have re-released it about 4 months later for about an extra tenner and gave us everything that they promised they were going to give us in 2015, which was the season updates. Oh yeah, now don't forget the season updates, because that was really impressive. We had 2 front wings and a new livery on the Manor for the whole year. Yep, that's what we had. And yet that was one of the prerequisites to buying the game, was all the season updates. But unfortunately they couldn't do that because they had to spend all their time fixing all the bugs that were in it. And when it got to like patch 8 or whatever it was, they gave up, and it really wasn't fixed anyway. It was better 2015, but it still was not. You could not do league racing on it. But as I say, they just gave up and they went, oh well, we fucked that one up, so let's go to the next one. F1 2016, anyone? Oh, they'll buy it. They always buy it. It don't matter if it's crap, they'll still buy it. Everyone does. And so, as I drink another drink, we came to 2016, which finally promised us a career mode, and we got a career mode. Now, what was that career mode like? Well, it was alright. It wasn't anything special, and as a lot of people complained, you could quite easily get the car fully developed by about the end of season 2, and then there was nothing else to do on this 10-year season. What else could you do? And I actually found, because I had the car developed, I think I was doing the Carmen Jordan career mode, and I had the Renault fully developed by the end of season 2, and I went into season 3 and I started winning, you know, some of the races because the car was fully up to spec, and I think I was top of the performance chart. But because I couldn't do anything else and the other cars were getting upgrades to their cars done, I noticed that I was slowly slipping down the performance, and then I was also slipping down on pace. Now, I didn't actually show the third season of the Carmen Jordan because I wanted to keep that so I could start again on this game. But yeah, by the time I got to the end, I did actually just finish the championship, but it was getting dicey in the end. So the only thing you could do really in 2016, if you wanted to carry on, do the development all over again, was to switch teams, which sort of takes out the element of making all these development parts and putting them on in the first place. And I think that's why in 2017 they've now given us 115 development parts. It's a real incentive to actually stay with that team and not sort of leave halfway through, because I mean, I haven't heard whether this is the fact, but I'm pretty sure it probably will be, that if you leave halfway through your development, I'm pretty sure you're going to have to start doing all those parts again for the team that you leave and go into. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, because that's how it worked on 2016. Anyway, enough of my waffle. Plant Pot Ed has just sent me a friend request. No, he hasn't. He sent me a thingy request. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. Oh, invite to the race, that's why. That's what we'll do. So, let's do this game then for the very, very last time. F1 2016. As we say, au revoir. And I join now the Elite Racing League. Yes, the elitist racing league of all. As I keep saying every week, you know, I basically turn up to this league, just it's the sympathy vote really, yes, because, you know, without me they're nothing, absolutely nothing. But oh, hello.
Hey Dave, it's nice of you to show up. We really are nothing without you.
Go people, let's fucking go.
Hey Joe.
Yeah, what's up?
You're gonna be proud of me.
Okay.
I got F1 2009 PSP version, emulated, working on my PC, perfect.
Really?
Yep.
That is pretty impressive, Dave.
Yeah. Well, thank you for the sarcasm.
No, legitimately, like that.
Oh no, I've never done it before either. I was literally like an old man at the wedding dancing. I was like, what the?
Point out, Dave said this like twice in the group chat, and every single time he said it, Joe snubbed him.
Well, to be fair, when someone says something in the group chat, there's usually like a bullshit picture that follows of some like people shitting or something. So it's very easy to miss people's comments. In all fairness, Dave. So forgive me for not seeing it, but I was too busy looking at people crapping all over themselves about what gets put in the chat. So you know, it is what it is. But yeah, that's pretty cool, Dave.
Yep, I'm pretty impressed. I've even downloaded a screen capture for it as well, and I've tested that, and that works fine. The old Bandicam. So I think I'm
Game only released on the Wii U.
on the Wii and the PSP, Ollie. Yeah, I've actually got the PSP version on the PC.
Because when they were doing screenshots for this for 2010, they had 2009 cars, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
And then everyone's like, why the fuck is the brawn in here? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Can we start practice, please?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hey. Hey there, Jamie. How are you tonight?
I've had a good
Give it
time.
like a couple more minutes, Jamie. I just gotta. I know there was a few more guys coming. I just want to make sure. Well, they can get in anyway, so I can just go ahead and fire this up here, right? Because John was coming too. All right, let me see.
Who is?
John's coming.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys, let's get the practice going.
And you might have competition tonight. Next year.
Oh, I know.
What's the best you can do? The podium's already locked.
We got a brawl today. Can't believe I've got to go to a full track challenge.
Yeah, it's a shame, innit, Jamie?
It really is.
So, in for a little bit of practice. I did see your message, Mr. Hill Race Driver. Don't worry, I should get to them in a moment. Dee. So how's that medium traction control working out, Jamie?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's mint. It's mint. It's mint, mate, isn't it? Absolutely mint. I helped develop that game, did I tell you?
You did a good job on it, Dave. It's really, really good.
Thank you.
Apart from we didn't put in the online, the online cover.
No, I did ask him, but you know.
Good job.
Why does Dusty hate it? Yeah. Oh, I see, I get you.
No, it is a lot better. It almost feels like it's on full. It makes me wonder what full is. Full must be really slow. I didn't even try it on full yet.
Yeah, it is pretty slow. It's definitely the noob set in his full traction.
Why can you hear that chutney?
What do you mean, why can you hear him? Let's see here.
Especially because I'm not even used to how the car drives anymore. I've already cut 2 corners.
Hello, Hill Race Driver. Welcome to the stream.
But anyways, Dave, that's pretty cool. You set up that emulator, so.
Yeah, I was quite impressed for such an old fart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That old Dave, come on.
They're like 26-year-old girl.
Oh, Jamie, I forgot to tell you. Some guy earlier on took me out, so I took him back out, and he sent me a message. Wait for it. He said 1v1. I'm a fucking F1.
What do you want to do? A one versus one race with you on?
Yeah.
1v1 me, bro. That is fucking amazing. Only you should have done it. And I would have put what the fuck happened there? I would have recorded it.
Fucking hell. I was just like, what?
You know what?
You Randy?
Yes, that's me.
What's up, bud?
Fucking hell, man.
I just ran the corner a little bit too wide there. That was like the worst thing that could happen. It's everything that I've done right. And it's only a small thing. But you can't get hold of the DRS button. It comes off.
No, yeah, I know that, Joe. That was done very early. It's to do with the test that you're doing, so that you can't sort of gain a little bit of a cheat on the tests. That's why they put that in. Yeah.
That's easy anyway.
Yeah, I know it is. Yeah,
You can ace that every time. But on the first lap.
yeah.
I didn't know till season 2, Dustin. It was Dave who told me. Halfway through season 2, you can just hold that down, Chief.
I didn't know that in this game for the longest time, yeah. And then, so to go back to it, there's no problem. So make sure you're smooth with the controls to prevent the weight transfer from becoming too violent.
Yeah, just another thing to kind of catch you out if you're not paying attention kind of thing.
Try and take it easy for the first couple of laps. You're gonna be blue shift right up the line. And you're like, oh shit. Try to get a first thing and come back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Probably fun with me.
Well, I see patch 6 is almost ready to go already, Joe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for 2017.
Oh, hell, for what? What are they fixing?
Graphical textures on the PS4 version.
Wow. That's really cool.
Yeah.
3 patches in 2 weeks?
Yep.
They must be doing Johnny the Deep.
Yeah, say it again, Jamie. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, it's alright. I came up with a bad angle. I don't think you can see me, right?
She was right in my hand. I was like, fuck off, mate. Like, get your ass fixed, you know?
No, I'm sorry. This was so great.
feeling? Don't be afraid to come in and change your setup. That's what practice is for. We want to be quick, but we also want to be comfortable and consistent. Let's find that balance.
on racing or is it broadcasting?
I don't know, Jamie. No idea.
I have no fucking clue. Right. Yeah. Really fucking annoying, I know that.
Alright guys, I'm gonna go build up the next session.
He's probably
Invite you guys
shocking off Joe, isn't he? Whilst he races.
I assure you that's not
Gives
the
the
case.
head.
Right? No.
So,
No. Other than I could eat, I can't.
alright guys, I'll talk to you in 1 sec.
Oh, it's not complicated. 6:30, I'm racing. I think you're used to it by now. What the hell is that?
It's the return of the Nick.
Okay, on to the qualifying now. Well, that was quick. Yeah, Joe, Jamie wanted to know, is Dominic racing or not tonight?
No, Dom is not racing tonight.
Right, okay.
Where the hell is he in this bloody car?
Hello, Mr. AS Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Smash it, Davey. Well, don't I always?
missing here? Disregard, guys, if you get a duplicate invite. Just making sure everyone's got at least one
Yeah, we're used
invite.
to you by now, Joe.
Mm.
Cool,
I
John
did.
is racing.
He's supposed to.
Can't go. You'd know that by now.
He's supposed to be racing, but I don't know where he is.
Where's Mark F1? He's not here.
Don't know where he is either.
Huh.
Is John online right now?
He was on it.
Yeah, he's on. That's weird. Alright, send him another invite and I'll wait a couple minutes, see if he pops in. Yeah, him and Mike were supposed to race too, so I don't know where Mark is though. That's surprising.
Heard he was talking about he was gonna be in it, but I don't. Said he had a busy day, but he was gonna show up. But
Hmm.
as the way he got home, he must have decided to go to sleep or something.
Yeah, that's okay. What I will do though is send him an invite anyways, even though he's not online. Just in case he decides last minute to come in, he can at least start the race.
So is it still me and Dusty for the next season at Renault?
That's what's on the charts. I mean, I haven't spoken with Renault's #1 driver because it hasn't been determined who the #1 driver is.
Well, that's me. You're just speaking to him right now.
We
That's
know
me.
who's the best performance, Dave, but we also know who talks the most. So it's one of those things. It could come down to pure politics, which the Renault team is
Yeah,
clearly known
but-
for.
Yeah, Dave's got all the sponsorship. Where did the drama? Just said you haven't talked to us.
Yeah, basically, we know who Palmer is and we know who Hulkenberg is. And Dave, you do have quite a lot of off-track moments. Could say.
He's more like Palmer.
Because like the whole, they like to smash, so it's obvious that's what it is.
Oh, hey-oh.
Yeah, Dave, didn't Palmer and Jordan have a thing going?
No, not a thing going, but they were together as test drivers. Yeah.
No, as in like clutching each other.
Oh no, not as far as I know.
Everybody's here. If you guys are ready, we can roll over to qualifying. I'm waiting to hear from John. You get a copy on me?
She was pregnant.
Guess who and Mike were apart, and they were both in different motions there. Abu Dhabi.
Oh, okay.
Still have his ass for you, and I calmly breathe and jump in Palmer.
He told, when I met him, Dave, he whispered it in my ear. He said, "Don't try on it one."
How we all doing today, peoples?
Hello, John. How are you?
John, I love you.
Dave, I love you too.
This is nice.
Look, Dave, where's the card with him?
Where's Dom? Is he still there? Has he not got Mike?
No, he shut the mic off.
Oh, why?
Not to bother you guys.
Oh. So we can't hear him get trigged?
No.
Hey, CD.
No, you're not gonna hear him through my headset.
Oh, what was that? I heard CD. Must be hearing me.
Hey, good luck, guys.
Okay, here we go for qualifying for the very, very last time on F1 2016 before we chuck it in the bin. Not really, that's only figuratively, because Dave's got every single F1 game from 1909. Yes, 1909. That Daimler Mercedes-Benz, or that was a vehicle to be had. What are we doing here? I don't know. Balance, yeah, that'll do. Don't really give a shit, to be honest. It's the last race. I'm nowhere near going to win it. In fact, I'm possibly about 10th position, I think it was. Anyway, it's been a very bad season, but I do not have any problems in saying I have not liked this game. It just doesn't suit my driving style. Hopefully the next one will be better. On paper it seems to be, so we will see.
Insurance.
You started the game, that's what it is.
I picked the wrong tire settings.
Yeah, buddy. We didn't just have a conversation about this 5 minutes ago.
No, we did have a conversation and you made it the wrong thing.
Whoa, what's going on here, guys?
I picked the wrong tire.
The same way that you and all here.
Oh.
That fucking...
Yeah, it's fine.
The track is pretty quiet at the moment. Perhaps we should get out there and get a few laps in. All personnel be aware. Car leaving.
Don't do that again. Roll that Randy roller over. That curve is the right direction.
I'll be right back out for Your goddamn thing is a quarter-mile long, so it takes a little longer.
Alright, let's get together.
You've just put in the fastest lap. Good job.
Lots of cars.
Out of fuel. Almost out of fuel. You need to pit within the next 2 laps.
You saw it on YouTube? Where did you see it on YouTube? There is? F1 Games PlayStation. Wow, that sounds superb. Where do I find that then?
You know, on the internet, you can just Google it. You know, you can go to youtube.com and type in F1 Games PlayStation.
Wow, I might...
Channel with really good content. You got some serious stuff, some comedy stuff, you got all kinds of stuff. Are we screaming?
Yes. Jordan.
Oh yeah, there's all that Carmen Jordan content.
Dave will be the first person to release Jordan's Saturday.
He's got to make it first, though, right on?
Exactly. Or is it already made? I'm not sure.
There's a good YouTube channel that I go to. It's my F1 content.
Oh yeah, what's it called?
Called Spot the Aussie.
We don't talk about that, Jamie.
PlayStation.
Do you know what YouTube channel I go to for all my gaming content?
CDs, Dustin, Dave,
What's that all about?
Riker, John,
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is
and
empty.
myself.
Oh, is your else going out?
Yes.
Oh, John just stepped up.
What's the name of your Micro Machines channel?
Micro Games PlayStation.
So fastest lap is 1 minute 43.
I don't really want to go to that channel right now. I'm not too interested in the Micro Machines game. Maybe there's an update that can make the
No, it's great. It's got one video.
Yeah, but I said how good this game is.
I had such big plans for that game.
Big Mac, only go out and do some full until we'll go. What was that? Oh, Dusty up in second. Dusty showing some speed in the yellow banana. Yep. There you go, man. You are the #1 driver. You are the navigator.
He's the number 2 driver, Randy.
He's the #1 driver in my heart. Dave.
I'm the #2 driver myself, so it doesn't matter. I mean, that's next. I already stuff is up.
But you still gave us you're the #1 driver. That's why you call it like
I don't know if it's gonna start there though, because there's a lot of fast guys still coming. We got Mr. Joe, Mike, and Ollie. They're probably going out later though. Okay, well, there's Ollie and then Joe. No, Donnie, he's sitting out tonight. He's actually in America. At Joe's house. Him on a controller would be interesting to see.
Wait a minute. Joe's got like 50 wheels.
Yeah, I know. It just wouldn't be comfortable for him to use something other than his normal setup. It's weird going back and forth between stuff. I mean, he tried my stuff, and it's a little bit uncomfortable. Once you get used to something, you know. I remember that when I used to go to John's house and run in his setup. Like it felt so different.
Speaking of Ollie, he's out on his outlet too. We'll keep an eye on this.
Joe's out as well.
Standing by.
Alright, Red Bull coming a hot lap. they have a warning in the car? I didn't see him go off track. That's weird. I hope he knows. I think it's that good. Maybe it's just a glitch. He knows he was going down for the warning.
When he does, he gets pulled. The most interesting UPS manual.
It does say he has a warning though. Yeah.
Well, that, I'd definitely believe it. I got a warrant for it too, and I thought it was freaking Holy Spirit for this. So.
I'll message him and ask him if it's legit. Because I didn't see him go off track. I didn't see him do anything that should have constituted a warning. Yeah, I might have been a glitch from something else. I've had that before. It's just the lap looks clean.
Wait, someone disliked my live stream? That's outrageous.
Okay. Stressed.
Real easy.
Look at those 142s. Jeez.
Alright, good luck guys. Please be kind to each other in the first lap. It's the last race. Let's try to have a nice clean one. We don't need to run each other off the road. It's going to be really tough. The car's going to be full of fuel. They're not going to drive well. And it looks really competitive from 5th on back.
Here we go then, for the last time on F1 2016. And I'm 10th. And I'm probably going to end up 10th.
shit, Dylan. You okay?
settings, we won't have enough fuel for the end of the race. Consider lowering the fuel mix. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead. Gap to car in front is 2.1 seconds.
Joe, I got 3 seconds on this for this thing.
I'll fix it, bud. I didn't give him a lot of room, but I didn't think he was either like optional fairly mentioned in this game, which is smooth it out. If this was 17, I wouldn't have kicked off.
We've been awarded a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
Did he pick it right back up in round 4? Did he go back there? I did.
The distance to the leader is 19.2 seconds.
I wasn't too many corners away. We didn't have any lead.
Drop
Second
the
half,
fuel
cleaning
mix to
ourselves
lean.
out.
We need to start saving fuel. Our gap behind is 2.8
I
seconds.
wish that could have been.
What? I think that's a possibility, but no.
Your pit window is now open. Okay, we're ready for you. Box this lap. So the gap to our teammate is 8.9 seconds. The car behind's tyres are in much better condition than yours. We'll keep an eye on the times. Pit window closing. The pit window
It's not even there.
No, you're right, CD. Just the game physics. Don't worry about it.
This whole section here all is brought up.
Oh yeah. It's horrible this time.
There's a lot of time.
Okay, distance to teammate, 32.2 seconds. Okay, gap ahead is 3.6 seconds.
Riker, you want yellow tires? We'll get for that right now. What's that?
Maybe you got that broadcast video.
The gap between you and the car
I think
behind
if
is
you would put it
increasing
down
by a
for the yellow
significant
tires,
amount each
definitely
lap. Good job.
Not if I can know we can move out so we can run with it.
let me swap this one. Why don't you still swap on the position?
No, I'll do that.
Decap to the car
For
ahead
what
is
I've done for you.
0.8 seconds.
What the hell? Well, the fact that I'm number one dead.
I was killing that for a while now.
Okay, we're low on fuel. Try shifting up the gears a little
Oh,
sooner.
and now
That
it's
should help us save some fuel.
2.1. Beautiful. Question is, well, what's it? Oh my god, he's right on my bum on. Yeah, James and Trina. He's on different strategy on Team Winning. Go, go, go. Williams defender now, Team Tactics.
How far back do you go, you guys? Not far.
Too far.
Right now, Randy, I do have you in the Ferrari, so. Like I said, it's up to you. I mean, you want somebody different, it's cool. I'm open. Pretty dominant, second place.
just so you know, second and third are coming up fast.
Fourth coming up fast too. Danny's got the hammer down. He's fucking around.
The pit window has opened. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. Box.
So well so far.
Our gap to the car in front is 23.9 seconds.
Talking in the game with the lap left.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining. So the gap to our teammate is 31.8 seconds. Okay, gap ahead is 28.1 seconds.
about that accident then, and you know, be upset. Be sorry for them later or something. I didn't think there was a bullshit really. They want to report.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
Breathe, Riker, breathe.
Yeah, who was singing that Darth Vader through that? Was that you, Kitty?
No, it wasn't me, Ollie. I don't know who it was. Yeah, I always push the mic. Yeah, I always push the mic right away when the race starts. So, it sounded like me in the 80s, Ollie.
Did Jay just have a stick then?
Ah dear. Well, there you go. That's the end of 2016.
Well, I don't know what you're on about.
I don't think anyone else heard it.
Hey? I was just asking what happened to Mike.
So that's it, guys. That's 2016. I'm sure some of you probably pretty excited that that's done, but overall, Dave, honestly, I think the game was pretty good.
Yeah, it was great, Dave.
And it was a good foundation for 17. Good job, Dave. Good job on F1 2016. Thanks for fixing the debacle that was F1 2015 for us.
Oh boy.
Yeah, well,
It got us off in 2010, so it's done a purpose. It's done a job.
Jamie, come on. You don't want to go back to 2010 with me? We'll get the PS3s out. I'll send you all a copy. They're like $1.99 now.
Oh,
I got my copy
I'll
already.
even pay the postage.
oh, I'm good. I'll go to 2017 with those.
If I ever got a tattoo, that'd be one of the things I'd consider getting a tattoo of, the fucking F1 2010 logo. But, no, I'm joking. I wouldn't. That would be a little bit too much, I think. Maybe not totally
Oh, I
joking,
would-
but mostly
we can
joking.
get together.
Fine, I don't care. Whatever. Anyways, so next week we'll be going over to F1 2017, as I'm sure you all expected. We're gonna do a
Really?
test race just to make sure everything's cool.
Are you going to 2017?
I'm sure it's. Yeah, we're gonna go to F1 2017, Ollie. I was thinking about going back to F1 2014, but you know what? I said last minute, let's change it up. Let's go 17. So that's what we're gonna do. And I got a practice race planned. Once that goes off without a hitch, we'll get right to it. Haven't quite decided yet. So if you guys have some suggestions on what you think would be a good track to practice
Everyone's
on,
gonna choose
that's fine.
Baku.
Let's.
No.
Well, Baku is a bad track to do our first test race on, so let's rule out Baku, Monaco, Singapore. Find just a basic track. I was thinking Australia is potentially an option too.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's a nice basic track. We can make sure all the functions work. Weather will be coming back, guys. It's one of the things I want to test. So you can expect the
Jamie
rain
did,
tires, the whole gamut of that.
Rain at Monaco earlier.
Alright,
Yeah, the rain's decent this time around, so it'll be back. I don't think it's going to put the controller guys at a disadvantage in the rain anymore with the medium traction, so should be good. I'll let you guys know, and the schedule should be out this week for next season, which won't be next Monday, it'll be the following Monday. So next Monday, again, is a test race. Say again? No safety car, Jamie, not for season 1. So we'll just play it by ear for that. But be excited for the weather. I mean, that is different. We haven't had that. We haven't had weather in this series since 2010. We couldn't run it in Project Cars. Couldn't really run it here.
We could do Spa in the wet.
Except we did do Spa in the wet.
But I just want to mention I won that one. Thank you.
You did. You won it. You dominated it. You were excellent. So anyways, guys, I want to thank most of you.
Sounds like Dave Saturday night.
Yeah. I want to thank you guys for coming to the last race. It was a decent showing considering a lot of people have already sold the game and stuff, so I really do appreciate that. I thought this was a good game and I wanted it to end on a good note, so I really do appreciate that, guys. But for those of you who are sick and tired of it, it is over. F116 goes back in the box today, and that'll be it.
You're not doing
so
no pens for one last time on it.
You want to do some little no pens?
It's got to be back here, isn't it?
Ollie said something about you was giving out driver awards.
No,
we'll come up with some driver awards, Jamie. You know, something like
Jamie was so hoping to get one. Oh.
Jamie, we'll come up with some awards, okay? The season's officially ending tonight, and I'll come up with some stuff, okay? We'll come up with, you know, team championship and yeah, we will. You know, the most handsome driver, smoothest head, all kinds of things. So
hey, leave it out, Smoothie Stead. I heard that.
No, we don't know. We gotta take a vote. Who knows? I don't know what you know, Dustin's hair looks like. So we'll actually I kind of do, but we'll figure it out, guys.
Too, by the way.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
We'll have to do a vote.
That's how it always works. Can you take good care of those? Polishes
No, I
like
do. I would think
things.
so. I would think that Dave's head is like literally like my wife's legs. So.
Like a cue ball. It is like a cue ball.
Oh, also I should mention, guys, the we can really have fun with no pens again next season because we can shut the flags off. So I wanted to ask you guys. I'll go ahead and load up this little session here. We'll do a few races, but I wanted to ask you guys how you feel about shutting the flags off and leaving corner cutting on, so we wouldn't have yellow flags causing penalty issues, and we wouldn't have blue flags anymore. It would be up to you guys to moderate that. Are you guys comfortable with that sort of thing?
I'd rather run with it first and see what happens.
The only reason I wanted to get rid of it, Jamie, the only reason I'd considered it, is because if there is an issue, like for instance, you have one slow car. Well, I'll go over it in a little more detail later instead of wasting our time now. But there was a reason behind it. It wasn't just wanted to get rid of something, but don't necessarily have to. But alright, so edit track listing, remove all tracks, add, and
Well, I'll tell you what, if I don't get some sort of award, I ain't turning up next week.
You'll get an award, Dave. You'll get an award, okay, bud?
Bloody well better.
It's only one of those like American primary school things where every kid's a winner.
No, I don't think everyone's a winner. I don't think everyone's a winner, Jamie. I think a lot of guys have lost here, and there'll be, you know, what's the opposite of an award? You'll get those too. You know, worst teammate.
The wooden spoon.
Yeah.
Worst teammate, you said you wanted to get to Riker, didn't you?
Oh, you see, you know I didn't say that, Riker. It's all politics with these guys.
You kind of gave him that one, Joe.
Yeah.
The race today, and Collie, you haven't even said Riker was doing a good job.
I was actually messaging Riker. I was actually messaging him in private, so you can go ahead and stick that up your crumble. Yeah. But yeah, it'll be like worst teammate, you know.
Ollie, do you like how I let you through in that race and we didn't even have to say?
We have Joey off Palmer.
Help me up.
We can get,
Hope for his team.
you guys submit some ideas for different awards, and we'll come up with something, and, you know. We can have biggest, oh my god. Okay, you know what, Ollie, we'll have the biggest hair loss, okay? You want to do that one? You guys can all take a vote for me. Biggest hair loss, excellent.
Oh, I know I'm going to be winning that one.
Go ahead and ready up, Riker. Of course you're not, you're 15, you don't have any hair loss yet. I didn't either, so.
I already read it up before.
Yeah, wait till you're 25, then it all goes to shit.
He hasn't had any hair growth yet.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
I lost my hair when I was 12.
Ollie, do you like
Oh,
that?
Dave.
Yeah, cheers for that, man. You get a award for that straight away.
That was like seamless as well. We didn't even have to like communicate. It was just like, that's like good teammates.
Thanks for all the comments, Mr. I forgot your name for me. Your wage time is getting late. Dave needs his kip. Yes, in the next game we can turn the penalties off completely in the no penalty races, which we can't do in this game. We have to have flags on, but we can in the next one. So that's be quite interesting, because then we can just smash the shit out of each other for the little races after the main race that we have here, just to let off some steam. Basically, if someone's hit us up the Jack Jones, it's our little chance to have a little bit of revenge. Although we've been playing them pretty sensibly lately. Don't know why that is. Oh look, number 2 driver's in front of me again. Yep. Yep.
Make sure that nothing's broken there. Because, you know, it's not unlikely that Codemasters releases a patch and the whole thing turns to shit, so we're just gonna be sure.
Yeah, that's already out on PC, so it'll be out on PlayStation in a couple of days.
ISO.
Nick, did you just split those two cars? Jamie and Dustin just crashed. And then I think Nick just split the car through the middle. Oh shit, he didn't know. What the hell's going on with that?
Caution, caution, yellow flags
Oh
ahead.
my god, I
You're
deserve
overtaking
that.
through the caution zone. Be careful until you see the greens.
Did you feel better? This is the worst game to get the car going on this day. What's the next word?
Okay, the incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed.
Thanks, Ollie.
Freaking vicious. Randy comes home fit.
I think Joe calls it that anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is our knowledge of people who go to Abu Dhabi, don't hear about it.
Poor Dave.
Ah, shut up, Tommy.
Yeah.
How'd you even run out of gas? I was on full
How the
risk the
hell
whole
you-
time.
Pretty easy. How your fuel work? Oh,
So you guys have all tried the new collision model in 17, right? You've seen how good it is? You sound like you're creepy Dave's job. Dave, we streaming?
Yes.
Okay, maybe I won't do that. That's Dave's job. Like every time a boy turns 21, he got to come over.
Dave's job was because Jenny was it. That's why we didn't catch it early.
Dave's got a friend with him. Have you read this? Have you heard about this?
Oh, anything bigger than me, let's keep it.
Mine's just a tip. I can have a chat. No, don't laugh. I'm serious. Like I'm just a tip. It's a disaster. It's freaking nightmare. It's like top of the family thing.
You even need a traction gun.
Dom here? Yeah. Are you using medium?
Good lad. Oh my god, it's really so questionable right
Where the hell is he going, Dave?
No idea.
Green flag. Where we're seeing
Unfucking
there's an
believable.
incident in the next parts of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
Go.
Race officials have enabled DRS. DRS is now available.
It's really bad. Because you literally sound like a little kid. Big crash, and then a big crash. Yeah, Dave, just park that big yellow school bus in front of my shit, okay? Yeah, you wanna freaking stop over here when you hit that? I'm only kidding, Dave. You don't go leave around, alright? Just go your stuff. Oh, hey, man. How's it going, bud? Nice to see you. She's on her Yeah, don't worry about my fucking car. I'll just take the other way. Oh, what ring? Oh, my God. I'll take it. I will take it. That's Nick's family shirt.
We've been given 10 seconds for a penalty for the last incident. 10 seconds for a penalty.
Randy's won the ERL sprint race. Unbelievable.
I'm gonna take a picture of you as well.
Nice job, Randy. Look at that. That's legit. Good job, Randy. That's gonna help you in the points.
Yep, it does.
Oh man, 5 points with 1 race to go. That's between those three.
Wait, Riker.
Between Riker, Randy, and Daniel for the championship. Who's it gonna be?
If we're going to Baku, it'll basically be Randy and Daniel, because I'm absolute trash driving for John.
Singapore.
That's for John.
It's me. Singapore, I can get around. Baku, I'm good at.
Life for
Hello, Santiago Villaba. I hope I got that right. Welcome to the stream.
Done for.
Okay.
Good job, Nick.
Hello, Dommy. I haven't.
Thank you, Dick. I appreciate the help.
Mm, not nice.
Coming up on my screen as perfect internet for the first time ever playing with you on this game.
Yeah.
You had to come to my house to do it.
Yep. Kind of helps that we're on the same network.
You've been awarded a time penalty for the last incident. If we keep this up, we are
thinking
going to be
the same thing,
disqualified.
Riker.
The stewards are not at all impressed by your conduct. Calm down immediately.
Is there a Renault 1-2 for the first time ever? Oh, that's not gonna end well. Dave's gonna ruin that one. Oh shit. It's a Renault 1-2-3-4 engine mode. Dog just got penetrated. Legit.
Oh, Dustin's going for the lead. Looking at all Dave. How's he gonna treat his teammate?
This is gonna end in tears. Who said natural selection? Riker, I'd say we slow up and let Dustin have his way to lead that.
Oh my god, Dave! You just tried to friggin' annihilate me! And he missed.
Yeah, it's really bad. Like, you sound like you're like 13. Like, when you first yelled out, I'm going through the list of people that are like under the age of 18 in my head, and I'm like, yeah, this doesn't add up. I don't know who that was in this room, but... I was slowing down to let Dustin back in front, but Riker kept on driving. Oh, shit. There we go. This was messy. I'll take care of this, Riker. I'll do it for you.
Oh, you ran into me! God damn it!
Oh, no!
That's just Randy. You guys are guarding it. Go back to the warehouse, asshole. God damn it.
Entering lap 3 now. believe there's a yellow flag ahead.
Thanks, Ollie.
Second. I think I won the title. Now, come on, Joe.
I tried to pass him at the end, but he hit my car right at the finish line.
There's another one in the listening category. Oh, no, come on. Oh, my God.
Well, I have to say though, I did go after. I went in there. I put myself in jeopardy.
Yeah! Fire Corky! He's done it! He's done it, ladies and gentlemen!
I put myself in jeopardy with Nick for you, Riker. You saw that, right? I committed to it. I went around you and Nick got me, but then it also took
Yes, Randy. Yes.
We don't start freaking slowing down for Nick next time. Freaking leaving the same other.
Three for the GTP then, yeah.
I'm taking a screenshot of that shit, I'm telling you.
Whoa! Somebody's sitting. I'm taking a screenshot. Somebody is sitting on my car. I'm in the garage. Or no, sitting on a road.
sitting in your car or sitting on your face.
I'll send you the screenshot. It's so weird.
I don't know what to say yet. So, anyways, guys, that pretty much does it for F116 for us. Unless, of course, subsequent updates absolutely demolish 2017, which I kind of doubt for Dave's on the case. Alright, guys, have a good night. Thank you so much for coming to the last race. I really appreciate it. Great turnout. So,
See you guys.
thank you, guys.
See you,
Next
Dusty.
week on F1 2017. Courtesy of Dave.
Farewell to the manor.
Yes.
Yep. Hey, where's Dom going?
Dom, you want to announce where you're going to be driving next season?
I'm going to the McLaren Honda, sticking with my guns with orange cars.
Oh. That's interesting.
So,
Yep.
there you have it. Alright, guys,
Okay.
have a good... Go ahead.
Yep,
He doesn't
later,
have a
guys.
teammate right now.
Oh.
I haven't had any people say they want to be his teammate, to be fair to him, but then again, you know, Daniel was his teammate, but then Daniel has gone to drive for another team this season.
Oh.
It's up to him if he wants to tell you who he's driving for, but yeah, so. Daniel is going to be in the Red Bull this season.
Swag, swag like Caillou.
So,
Wait, what?
that's right. Daniel is going to be in the Red Bull this season.
And where does Riker go?
Riker is with me at Toro Rosso.
Huh?
That's right, Randy. Me and Riker are at Toro Rosso this season 1.
Oh, wow.
No, I never did, Ollie. Riker's there with me.
Wow. I can't wait to see this lineup. Looks like I think I'm staying at Ferrari then.
Yeah, I think you fit in well with Ferrari, Randy. I think that's a nice car for you, so I just put you in that car and take it from there. I mean, there are a couple open seats, I think.
Well, Nick, we're together again, man.
So, if anyone has any... Well, you guys are pretty much all sorted. Dave's in the Renault, Dom's in the McLaren, Randy's Ferrari, Williams, Daniel's in the Red Bull, Riker and I are in Toro Rosso. So everybody here is already assigned to a car anyway, so you guys get the gist of it. But, yeah, Daniel's joining the Red Bull group as of 2017, so congratulations, Daniel.
Yeah, all right, Daniel.
You get all the benefits of being part of the Red Bull community. That means free caffeinated beverages and women really are drawn to the Red Bull organization. So, yeah. But all right, guys, I'm gonna head off. Thank you for racing tonight. I will talk to you guys later.
Later, Jeff.
All right.
Later, guys.
Good night, guys. See
Especially you,
later.
Dave.
Night. Night,
Yeah,
guys.
Yep.
2017.
See you the next new game.
Thanks to my viewers tonight as well. We've got Mr. Santiago, Hill Race Driver. You can have the award. Drink it, man. Okay, thank you. You want to get rid of penalties so you can cheat? Yep. I'm with you there. Supermodels. Oh, the supermodels. Who can forget the supermodels? Oh, I didn't say hello to Christoph Schiffer. Hello. Welcome to the stream. That's 48 minutes ago, so you've probably fallen asleep by now, which most people do at this time of night. Oh, we've got more. ACM... Oh, zzz, he says zzz. Okay. ACM Ramon. I seem to recognise that name. I'm not quite sure. Don't know whether he's a subscriber. I don't think he is, actually. No, I don't think he is. I know most of my subscribers. Yes, I do. I do like to scroll through them quite constantly, actually. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and I will catch you probably on Wednesday for the All Seasons Classic again, because I don't think I've got a video over tomorrow because I'm hard at these 2017 videos at the moment. Thank you for watching. Good night now.